Okay, hey guys, this is Jason here again with jasongerald.club and jasongerald.hosting. And I want to talk to you today about a new product. It's really a buzz going on right now. It's called ECOM Entrepreneur. And I'm going to show you 3 easy steps to making money online with e-commerce. And let me tell you, you can make money every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And I'm going to show you how and why you can do that with eCom Entrepreneur online. So I want to say thank you for joining this video and get ready to take some notes because this is important. And if you take some notes, you may get some really good information from here. And stay tuned to the very end because I have some really cool bonuses at the end. And it may even be a free leather bag is one of the bonuses. So you may want to check it out and stay to the very end of this video and watch it all the way through. So who is Jason Gerald and where did I come from and why would you want to listen to me? Well, I'm originally from a small town in Brule, Nebraska, and this is the actual town right here. And this stoplight wasn't there when I was in Brule, Nebraska. I did go, when I left Brule, Nebraska, I went to University of Nebraska in Kearney after I did some farming, and we'd milk cows and had, field corn and all that stuff, all that good stuff. Well, I didn't do very well in farming. It wasn't my forte, so I ended up leaving Brule, Nebraska with about $400 in my pocket and got a job in Omaha, Nebraska, buying and selling computers. And then I got lucky and got a job with IBM supporting Intercom in Omaha, Nebraska. And then all of a sudden, IBM decided to change their model and got rid of their pension plan and went to a retirement plan. And let me tell you, I lost thousands of dollars when that happened. And my opportunity was not as great as it would have been if I had a pension plan. So that's a little bit about me. And what I want to talk to you about is what I've learned and how I can make money and how you can make money online with e-commerce. And I'm serious. I'm dead serious about this. You can make money every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, no matter what. And I'm going to talk about Amazon here a little bit because I did a lot of my business through Amazon. You can too. A great opportunity through Amazon. And this is what I did up to the end of this year, or this year, is around $220,000 worth of commerce done with Amazon online. That's not including the work that I've done through my own Shopify site, which I'm going to talk about more a little bit later. So here's my Shopify site that I did at jasongerald.com, and it's a travel website, and I sell leather bags just like these. Very good quality, very good brand, and I put my logo and everything directly on my product, and it is my product. Nobody else can sell that, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what you can do and how you can take advantage of that opportunity. Now, I did this by kind of trial and error, trial and errors, and it cost me some money and I lost some opportunity here because when you're trying to fit a square hole in a square block in a round hole, it doesn't work, right? So it's and I had to figure out what worked and what didn't work. Now I did pay I did pay for education. I did buy a $7,000 package a few years ago, and it did help out, but we were in the learning stages of this thing. So I'm going to talk to you today about 3 easy steps so that you can have success with e-commerce. And number one, I'm going to talk to you and tell you how to find the hottest product selling on Amazon. And why Amazon? Because Amazon is a place where, a lot of people buy product today, if you don't know. A lot of people buy product through Amazon. And so if you can find the hottest products, well, maybe that's something you should be selling. And I'm going to tell you why. And then I'm going to tell you where you can find your suppliers and how you can get that information with your suppliers. And then I'll talk about how you can stand out from the crowd and to be the only person selling your product within that niche. Wow, wouldn't that be cool? And if you find the hottest product and you're the only one selling that product, wow, that means you got an opportunity of a lifetime. And then you can take advantage of Amazon's fulfillment center and they can pick, pack, ship the product, and you never have to touch the product, and you make money every 2 weeks. Wouldn't that be cool? Let me know if you can. So, you want to respond. I know I'm not talking to you live right now, but respond to me. This is awesome. you can take advantage of that. So let's talk about the opportunity of what is going to be happening in the next few years. And the opportunity is phenomenal. So the number of people buying stuff online. Now, this report is from 2015, and there's 321 million people in the United States today. Now, just think, what if you had that as your audience? Think about it. Your audience, 321 million people looking at your product. Well, maybe that's not that many people online right now, but what's going to happen in the future? Now, look down here, 1.3 billion in China, 350 million in Canada, and Russia has 144 million people. Now, just think, e-commerce, if you have a brick and mortar store today, you can only sell within your neighborhood or your city or state. But what can you do when you sell to the world? It's amazing. It's an opportunity. So Amazon Prime subscribers in the United States, and this is in the millions of users. I want to talk about that. So in 2013, there were 25 million subscribers. In 2014, 40 million. In 2015, 54 million. And 2016, 63 million. And 2017, 80 million people are Prime subscribers on Amazon. And what's going to happen in 2018? 110. That's the projection. And 2019, 140 million. And 170 million by 2020. That's half of the households in the United States. Out of the 326 million people, over half of them will be on Amazon Prime. That's unheard of. And look it down below. That's where I got my information from. So if you want to go check it out, you're more than welcome to. Look at that curve. Look at that opportunity. This is where we are today. Look what's going to happen in the next few years. This opportunity is phenomenal. So let me go through some more numbers here. E-commerce is the easiest way to make money online. Now, Amazon is growing more than 20% to 30% per year. And I'm going to talk about in billions. Yes, in 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 zeros. Can't even count. So let's talk about that. This is what Amazon made in profit. In 2004, they made $7 billion. In 2006, $11 billion. 2008, $19 billion. 2010, $34 billion. In 2014, $61 billion. In 2015, $105 billion. And look what happened in 2017. They're going to do $120 billion in profit this year. Wow, in 2018, it's going to be 158. In 2020, they're going to have a $200 billion profit. That's a profit, guys. That's phenomenal. So, and there's my, all in Amazon accounts for 43% of the revenue online last year. That's just phenomenal what's going to happen. Look at that. Look at that opportunity here. Look at that growth opportunity that you're seeing right here. So Amazon has taken over e-commerce. Did you see that you can make money every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year? Amazon has 53% of the sales in the United States compared to other merchants, which is only 47%. That is just out of this world and phenomenal. Now, how many retailers still purchase online versus offline? So let me show you something. This is really cool. 92% of people still buy offline versus only 8% as of this year are buying online. Think about the opportunity that's coming our way with e-commerce online. There's a fundamental shift in the market right now going from offline to online. So that 92% is moving to online. And that's happening as we speak right now. So did you see what's happening with brick and mortar stores? Just remember, did you hear in the news that Sears is closing down stores? All over, I think they closed something like 230 stores all over the United States this year. And what about Walmart? Have you heard that Walmart was closing stores? I have. I've heard it on the news. I bet you have too. And what about JCPenney's? They're closing stores. What about Macy's? I'm sure you heard over Christmas time of how many stores Macy's is closing down in the malls. And then what about Radio Shack? Whoa, what happened to Radio Shack? They didn't close stores, they went bankrupt. So opportunities are all over the place. These brick and mortar stores are going out of business because of e-commerce online. How many people seen products showing up your neighbor's door and sitting on their doorstep? That's phenomenal. And the opportunity is going global. Now, global e-commerce is the fastest growing and easy money making business today. Now, e-commerce businesses are killing it more than ever. Now, this is in trillions of dollars. The last one I just talked about was in billions of dollars. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 zeros. That's a lot of money. Now, think about this. Worldwide, in 2012, $1 trillion was done. In 2013, 1.2, 1.5 in 2014, 1.7 in 2015, 1.9 in 2016, and 2017, we're going to do $2.1 trillion worldwide with e-commerce. In 2018, it's going to be 2.4, and in 2020, that's just a jump in the next 5 years, $6.7 trillion. And in 2025, the projections are $11.1 trillion. And there's the information. Look at that opportunity right now. And just think about this. When you have an e-commerce store, who's your audience? The world. It's in trillions of dollars that you could potentially make. Not saying that you're going to make $1 trillion, but I'm saying there's opportunity all over the place. More than ever, opportunity. And those are the stats. You can go to that and read up on that stats. Now, this is directly from Amazon and where Amazon sells all over the United States. And if Amazon is doing this, think about it, what you could do with your store also with Amazon. So Amazon currently sells in 11 marketplaces. They have 109 fulfillment centers, and they have buying customers is 180 million country, or excuse me, 180 countries and 30 different categories that they're selling in. So these are the North America, Europe, and Asia of where they're selling, and these are the different locations of where they sell online within all over the world. And you have that opportunity too. You just have to learn how to get things set up. So I'm going to talk about 3 easy steps for success with e-commerce. Okay, number 1, how to find the hottest product selling on Amazon. And I'm going to talk about that right now. And then I'm going to how to find the suppliers anywhere in the world, even in the US. And then how to stand out from the crowd to be the only person selling products in your niche. That's phenomenal. Think about that. If you have a hottest product selling on Amazon or anywhere in the world, and you're the only one selling that product, wouldn't that be cool? And then, so here's the 4 steps to finding your hottest product selling on Amazon. So number 1, all you have to do is go to search engine, Google, and type in best selling products in your keyword. And I'm going to show you that here in a minute. Then you want to go to a new tool. It's not really a new tool. It's been out there for a while, but it's called Jungle Scout. And then you can find the number of sales per month and your competition, then with the number of reviews. And so you can kind of figure out what is going to be the competition that it'll be like out there. And then number 3, compare them in a spreadsheet. And number 4, make a decision. And that's the hardest part. You have to make a decision of what product, what niche you're going to get into to start selling. And it sounds easy, right? But you need to make a decision. And the decision part is what you need to do. And you need to back it with numbers. And I'll show you how you can do that. So step number 1, I said to go to Google and do best-selling products and type in the keyword. So let's say best-selling products, and let's say you're going to do for pet supplies. And all you got to do is when it'll pull up, it'll look exactly like this, and you'll be able to see 1 through 100 of the best-selling products on Amazon. And you can look at that and see what it is. And then step number 2 is you're going to go to Jungle Scout. And you're going to pull this up. Now, this is a paid tool that I use, and it's a one-time fee, and I think they do have a monthly fee too. But what is really cool, it allows you to get some market analysis on the products that you're trying to compete against. So, for example, price. You'll be able to know what the price of that product is. You'll know what the ranking of that product is, if it's on the first page of Amazon or not. And then how many sales do they have, the average number of sales. So for this particular product, which is that duck you saw earlier, which they sell about almost 5,000 products a month, doing $32,366 for revenue per month. Now that's not profit, it's just revenue. And then they have 1,382 reviews. So that's your competition. So the number of reviews is very difficult to get, and they have a lot of reviews. And you can know who's ranking and where they're ranking. The number 5 is the best ranking. 4.5 is not bad. And then who's selling it? Is this Amazon selling this, or is this a fulfillment by Amazon, like people like me, FBA? Fulfillment by Amazon is FBA. And you can get that in market analysis with Jungle Scout. Now there are other tools out there you can do this with, but I found Jungle Scout as being one of the ones I kind of like, and I'll go over that more in detail. Now the next thing you need to do is compare them in a spreadsheet, and it's pretty darn easy. You just put them in a spreadsheet. You put the link into the keyword that you're looking for, the average number of sales, and the price, and then the average reviews, the number of reviews, and if there's 4 retails over $20, so you want to make sure it's over 20 bucks, and then 4 sales over $400, and you're just put a yes or a no into this spreadsheet, and the number 1 page under 100. So if they're on the first page, and trend looks good or not, and you want to look for trends of the product to see if it's going up or down, and then what it would be your cost of this thing. So if you're selling this for $13 and you need to do 33 reviews to stay competitive, and this is just some of the stuff that I've done, and this tells you how much money you would need to put out to do the marketing and the minimum order quantity for that particular product. So that's what I've done in the past. There'll be something similar like that that you'll do too. All right, and then step number 4 is you gotta make a decision. Based upon what the market analysis you have, you gotta make a decision. And let me talk about the product a little bit. If you find the hottest product selling on Amazon, does that mean there's gonna be competition? Yes. And is that good? Yes. Why? Because people are buying the product. People want the product. Now, let me tell you, if you come up with a brand new product and nobody knows about it, but you think it's going to save everybody and save everybody money and time and heartache, will anybody buy your product? No. Want to know why? Because nobody knows about it. You have to do the marketing to do it. So, like, for example, the fidget spinners, right? When they came out on the market, nobody knew about what is a fidget spinner, what does it do, what is it, why do I want it? Then all of a sudden it hits a trend, you do a bunch of marketing and costs, and then everybody starts to buy that product. So that's the 3 easy steps for success, is how to find the hottest product selling on Amazon. Now I'm going to talk about your suppliers in the next step here, and then we'll go into how to stand out from your competition. Okay, so number 1. Whoops, I'm sorry about that. So this is supposed to have not all like that. So how to find your suppliers anywhere in the world. So number 1, you want to do a Google search and type in private label suppliers and manufacturers, and then go to Alibaba, and you can type in your keyword in Alibaba and get that. And then number 3, you want to Skype or WhatsApp with these guys to find out who the supplier is and get on the phone with them and start talking to them. It's pretty easy to do. They're people just like you and I. Okay, so number 1, go to Google and type in private label. And so what you do is you go into Google, do a search, and type in private label, and say private label with your keyword. And you'll find that it's kind of amazing. You can find a bunch of private label manufacturers to be able to put your own product out there. And number 2, do a search on Alibaba, type in pet products, and you'll find all kinds of suppliers out there that sell, that make, and that will put your product and your name on your product for private label. Number 3, Skype them. It's that easy. Skype them. Now I've crossed out the name of the supplier, but you can Skype them and talk to them on there and to talk about what part it is and what they can do, and have them show you the product in their hands, because you can do a video Skype directly with your supplier and they can show you the product right then and there. And then you're going to want to order that product and have it shipped to your house so you can test it to make sure it's good quality product. Okay, so that's number 1 and number 2. Is how to find the hottest product selling on Amazon, and then how to find your suppliers. Now let's talk about private label and how to stand out from your competition. And then we'll go into more of pick packing with Amazon. So how to stand out from the crowd to be the only person selling your product or a niche online. So it's really easy to do. Private label your product so that no one else can sell unless you give them permission to sell your product. So think about who does this. Well, what's this over here? This is grocery stores. What about Food Lion or Harris Teeter or any of that? Do they have their own product line? Why can't you do that? There's no reason why you can't. You can put your own brand on any product. Doesn't matter what it is. That's that cool. You just got to learn how to communicate and work with your supplier to be able to do that. So Amazon has its own brand central, and you can actually brand your own product on Amazon, and that's really cool. I've done that. I've got my product trademarked. My business logo is trademarked out there, and you can see that right on Amazon. So there's 3 easy steps. I just covered that with you right here. The 3 easy steps to find your product, finding the hottest product selling on Amazon, find your supplier, and how to stand out from your competition. And then you have Amazon pick, pack your product, ship it out, and you can pay it every 2 weeks. That's pretty awesome, huh? Now let's talk about the bonuses, additional bonuses. So what I'll be doing is when you look at the eCom Empire, which is going to be a link just below this, I'm going to give also to you 2 months of free hosting when you purchase this education package, and that's $100 value. Then I also do a free domain, which is another $20 value. I also give you a free WordPress setup with a blog that could be up to $1,000 worth of value. Now, I also give you SSL for security, and that's another $200 value for you, and a free leather bag up to $250 value, and a free 1-hour one-on-one training with me, which is worth around $1,500. That is a savings of $2,100 when you purchase this educational course. And let me tell you, the course right now for a limited time is less than $2,000, that's for sure. And it's called eCom Entrepreneur. And the link is directly below this video. And I urge you to click on that link right now and go check it out, because this is exactly how I set up my business and how you can set up your business with eCom Entrepreneur. And then you have those bonuses directly with me right here, which is around $2,100 worth of savings. And you can take advantage and learn how to do it, because you have to have the education, the knowledge. You know, a doctor goes to college, and he goes to college for 8 years to actually learn the trade. You need to do the same thing here. You just can't jump into this thing blind and try to figure it all on yourself. It take you months, years to do. In the meantime, you're losing the opportunity. The opportunity is right now, and the opportunity is phenomenal. And you can make money every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year with eCom Entrepreneur at your side, helping you step by step, walking you through the process, and each video will walk you through that. Now, if you click on the link below this video, you can learn a lot more about this. So go to eCom Entrepreneur, just below this video, click on the link, and you can check it all out. This is Jason, and I hope you had some good information here, and you can let me know if you did, and I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Bye-bye.